Hi everyone, it's Tallara and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. It's nighttime and the night sky is absolutely beautiful here in the High Entia capital city of Alchemoth. Unfortunately, things aren't as peaceful as they look. If we look a little more closely, we might be able to see what's happening outside. But essentially, the city is under siege by the Mechon. I'm not sure if that's what those little, dots are in the sky, not the stars. Over there by Prison Island you can see a lot of moving dots. Regardless, this is a bit of a false sense of peace here, and we need to quickly get to the throne room because Shulk had a vision. Shulk's vision is that Melia's father, the Emperor, is gonna go to Prison Island and get killed. We don't know why he's going to Prison Island, but Melia, of course, wants to try to convince him not to go. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna run as fast as we can to the throne room, maybe looking back at this beautiful night sky a couple of times en route. Regardless, it seems that at this point in our journey, all paths lead to Prison Island, which is kind of where our journey's been heading for quite some time now. Shulk first had the vision of him on Prison Island a long time ago, and that's been the basis for our journey here to the top of the Bionis. We finally made it, and after a few, I don't want to call them interruptions, but, you know, we had a few things that we had to do, like saving Melia from her evil stepmother. Now that that's all been sorted and she has officially been sworn in as the next heir to the throne, we should hopefully be able to get to Prison Island. But obviously before we do, we've got some bigger problems. We've got to deal with the Mechon, and we've got to make sure that the Emperor is safe. How are you doing?
Yes?
I would love to meet Makrish. She's just so elegant and kind. I mean, sir, nothing to report, sir. I don't know who Makrish is, but shouldn't you be reporting on the fact that the city is under siege? All of you guys seem way too calm. I don't know. Anyway. Through the teleporter. Here we go. We've made it to the throne room. Let's hope we're not too late and the Emperor hasn't already left for Prison Island.
Brother! Where is father?
Melia.
The Imperial staff, it's... So father has gone. Callian!
The Emperor has proceeded to the island alone, for the sake of the Empire.
Why did you let him go alone? Father!
His Majesty is fully aware.
Alvis.
Alvis. We don't know if we trust this guy after some comments he made on the last episode.
Before then,
You saw something.
I did, during our ancient divination ritual.
If he knows, then why?
Because he is the ruler of the Imperial family and all the High Entia. We must respect his decision above all else.
But that doesn't mean... Trust him, Shulk. His fate was decided long ago.
They all seem so calm about this. The Emperor is gonna die, and you're just gonna accept it?
Shulk, we're going.
Dunban's not gonna accept it.
Respect? Destiny? We don't need rules to tell us when to save the people we care for. You too, Melia. Don't give up on him. The Emperor, your father, is going to die.
Dunban!
There's only one thing to do. Are you with me?
Of course. But you can't.
We are Homs. Do what you must. But your laws don't concern us.
My apologies, Dunban.
No apologies needed. So, Melia, what's it to be?
We go to Prison Island.
There you have it, folks. Our destination is clear. See, and this is why I love Dunban. He's always the voice of reason, even though he's half naked most of the time. It's a very, very funny juxtaposition. Level-headed, smart, caring Dunban, who also has an aversion to clothes. But anyway, let's quickly chat with these people before we go. Lorithia is still here. Shouldn't you be in prison? His Majesty has departed for Prison Island. He is so brave. I just know you will be able to protect our Emperor. Yeah, I'm sure you're really hoping we come back unscathed, aren't you, evil stepmother? Trying to talk to the prince, but... Oh, here we go. I had to go around the side.
Good day.
I appreciate Dunban's quick thinking. His Majesty departed for Prison Island alone. Please, you must help His Majesty. My father. We will. There is a heart-to-heart here that we can witness at some point. Unfortunately, Shulk and Melia's affinity is not yet high enough, but we'll keep in mind that it's there. And now, to save a little time, we should be able to just warp out to Aerith Sea. So, how do we get to Prison Island? Oh, actually, you can see up in the top right-hand corner, landmarks are currently unavailable. So I can't fast travel. I got a little ahead of myself. I'm just too excited. We need to go save the Emperor after all. But it turns out we're gonna have to get there on our own 2 feet. So let's get moving. And hopefully we can catch up to him in time to change the future. That is what we like to do, after all. It wouldn't be the first time we've seen someone die, but have ultimately changed their fate. So while I'm sure Melia is so worried, this is basically just routine stuff for Shulk and Co. at this point. Saving people, changing the future, we can do it, right? And finally, we'll be able to go to Prison Island. We're kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone here. Not only are we going to help out our good friend Melia and save her father, but finally Shulk will be able to go to Prison Island, which has been our destination for quite some time, as I mentioned earlier. Emperor Saurian has already departed for Prison Island with the intention of protecting Alchemoth. How he plans to do that, I'm not sure, but the team decide to follow him through Aerith Sea to Prison Island. And that is a nice summation of our objective right now. It really seems almost too peaceful here in Alchemoth. I don't know if the people just have extreme discipline or if they're sort of unaware of what's going on. But there is a battle raging outside. The Mechon are attacking in full force, and nothing seems to really be off here in town, which is... it's a little weird. Like, are you okay, kid? I feel afraid that Daddy won't come home, but I met a nice boy who says he'll be my new big brother. He acts just like a real big brother to me. I feel safe when he's there. Okay, well, someone's upset, which, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to find people that are upset, it's just eerie that no one is, but Lunara is. So that's question mark good. Before we head out, there's actually some quest givers here. We've got Scarlin. What on Bionis have I done? I know they will never forgive me for this. Sounds like you've got a problem. What's wrong? State the nature of your problem. Hey, would you be willing to listen to me? Thank you kindly. You see, something strange is happening to me recently. Whenever I see these 2 friends of mine, my chest begins to ache. I think I must have somehow fallen for both of them. Falling for 2 people at once? Whatever's the matter with me? Well, even if I like them, I have no idea what they think of me, so could you please help me? I gotta be honest, this isn't necessarily what I expected to be signing up for in the middle of a siege on your city, but okay. Scarlin likes 2 girls called Rosiel and Rekoth. He wants you to find out how they feel about him. You'd really try to help me? Well, I don't know what to say. Thank you. No problem. Leave it to me. Yes, I too will give it my all, says Dunban. Dunban, I don't know if you should get too close to young single ladies. They're gonna take one look at your bare, chiseled chest, and they're gonna forget all about Bud back there. There's another quest giver right here. Let's see if they've got romantic problems or not. Hello, Alchemoth citizen. I lost a keepsake from my mother while out on a stroll. I've tried looking, but I just can't find it. I hate to ask, but could you help me look? I'm grateful. I'm sure my mother would be happy as well. Yeah, we can certainly keep an eye out for that. Let's just take a quick look at the area map for Alchemoth. Oh, there's a ton of quests actually to the south. And then there's stuff to the north as well. Maybe we take a brief little detour here before we actually head to Prison Island? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little curious about all these quests, and, you know, we may as well deal with some matters of the heart before we leave for the day. The only issue is that it's literally midnight right now, so I'm not sure how many people are up and about. But by the time we mosey around and pick up all those quests, maybe it'll be time to find those lovely ladies. Okay, so I've looked all around Alchemoth. In fact, we've been looking for so long that the weather has completely cleared up. And I cannot find these two lovely ladies that we were asked to find. I mean, maybe they're not in the mood to talk about their feelings right now while their city is under siege, which makes total sense. Maybe they don't even live in Alchemoth. I don't think we actually got many details when I accepted the quest. But regardless, I think I've decided that we will put that on the back burner for now. Perhaps a decision I should have came to 12 in-game hours ago, but anywho. It is now mid-afternoon, so it's actually maybe a better time for us to set out on our adventure to Prison Island. We're going to put our side quests on the back burner, although I did get the opportunity to go around Alchemoth and pick up all of the other available quests. So if they do involve collectibles or that sort of thing, we might be able to do them en route to Prison Island. But any adventures of the heart are going to have to be put on hold for right now, as I've decided, after a fruitless journey around the city, that guy is just gonna have to hold on to his unrequited feelings for the moment as we head to Prison Island. First things first, through the teleporter.
This fly infestation is beginning to bug me.
Unmanned craft built by ancient High Entia. Is it too much to hope this is the last of them?
Ginormous things at 12 o'clock!
Ancient creatures that were sealed within Prison Island. They have us in their sights.
They must be our target's pets.
Perhaps.
Let's see how they like this. Die!
Well, there you have it. The second we leave Alchemoth, we're finally confronted with the realities that there is a battle going on outside. The Mechon are here and in full flight. It's a beautiful day for a battle, but it looks like the Talethia are actually fighting on our side. That's good news.
Prison Island is just ahead.
Do we need to use the transporter?
We do. But first we must unlock the seals.
Seals?
We need to unlock 2 seals to reach Prison Island. Then a door will appear before us, showing the way.
Got it. Move, everyone.
Guess it isn't as simple as walking to the floating rock in the sky. I suppose it makes sense that there's other things we need to do. Prison Island is accessible via a transporter from Central Seal Island. Open the sister gates, Katoral and Sultanar, which protect it to open the transporter's seal. Alright, we got it. I mean, people are still pretty calm out here, though. Prison Island is directly ahead of us. It is the large island floating in the air. Yeah, I know that. I guess all the High Entia are just letting the Talethia do the work for them. Interesting that apparently Prison Island is sort of the home base of the Talethia. It appears that that's where they're all coming from in very large numbers. But if they're gonna help us fight against the Mechon, the more the merrier. Speaking of Mechon, obviously the faced Mechon are here, including that new white-faced Mechon, who seems very, very interesting. But we can't worry about that right now. First things first, we need to actually get to Prison Island. Then we'll probably have to deal with the faced Mechon. Well, even before that, we've got other things we need to deal with. There are monsters on the platforms here that are going to make it not quite so easy as I would hope to get to these sealing mechanisms. Luckily for us, this archer Hode that attacked us is only level 34. And as you can probably see, Shulk and crew are level 39. We're actually almost level 40, so we've certainly got the level advantage against some of these common monsters on the plateaus here. I'm honestly kind of glad that I hung back in Alchemath and killed some time. Because holy moly, it is an absolutely beautiful day out here on the Hovering Reefs now. This makes adventuring much more fun. We would have had to come out here in the middle of a thunderstorm, which probably would have made more sense just for the general vibes. You know, there is a siege going on. Maybe it shouldn't be a beautiful sunny day, but hey, things are bad enough. Why can't we have nice things? I think it is a-okay that we're dealing with some sunshine. Dunban can work on his tan. And we can hopefully get to Prison Island. Even the music here is rather relaxing. There's no sense of urgency conveyed by the music. We're just out for a nice mid-afternoon stroll by the sounds of it, while a battle rages overhead. Oh, speak of the devil. The game said, oh, you want us to set the mood? You want tension? Alright, here comes the thunderstorm. Sorry, Dunban. That's all you're gonna get in terms of tanning time. Because the storm is back. It cleared up for a few hours. Lo and behold, there's the thunder, there's the lightning, and there's the rain. Alright. It's not gonna slow us down, though. We just moved past Hovering Reef 4 onto Hovering Reef 7. Getting closer and closer to Prison Island, actually. We should be getting closer to those sealing stones. Before we get there, though, here is a monster that we have a bounty out on, the Stella X. A level 38 monster, so he's going to put up a bit more of a fight than some of the others. But should still be reasonable for us to take out. Oh, Dunban is down. Oh god, that's because we attracted the attention of a level 85 monster. Well, that would do it, wouldn't it? Here I was feeling so confident we'd take down that other monster, and we would have if we hadn't attracted the attention of that level 85 nebula. Oh god, let's just run until it's not interested in us anymore. I think we actually lost its attention, but I unfortunately drew the attention of another monster, which I would totally fight, except for the fact that Melia and Dunban were down. Okay, everyone's back up. Now we can do some Stella X fighting. I don't see... I spoke too soon. There is a level 85 nebula. So those things are attracted to arts. Using arts will attract those things. So it makes it difficult because it won't leave those Stella X alone. Alright, let's fight these things instead. Right here, we've actually got a unique monster. A random level 38, the Peeling Kirkis. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But as long as we don't get ambushed by any other high-level monsters, we should, in theory, be alright. Let's see. Oh, Dunban is down. Dunban, what the heck, man? We need you alive if we've got any chance of taking down this unique monster. Get you back on your feet right away. Now I'm down. Melia, help! Help me, Melia! Maybe this unique monster was a little bit too much for us. Perhaps we bit off more than we could chew here. When I saw level 38, I felt confident, but I often forget that unique monsters are much more difficult than their level actually indicates. Yes, he's only level 38, but because of his unique monster nature, he's probably more like a level, I don't know, 40 plus? He's actually almost down, though. If we can just get in a few hits here, We probably could have done it if he didn't put me to sleep at that last minute. Oh, man. The worst time for a nap. Alright. I see you, Kikonia. I'll be back for my revenge. Okay, I actually got my revenge. I apologize, I didn't realize I wasn't recording, but I did take down that unique monster, so that's very nice. And now we can keep moving past Hovering Reef 7. Now, is this the place with the seals? This is Central Seal Island. Okay, so this is where we will actually get to Prison Island. But before we can move through here, I guess we've got to release the other 2 seals, which appear to be to the east and west of this central platform. So hopefully this will take us to the first place we need to go. Hovering Reef 8. No, maybe this is an in-between that we've got to pass through. Question is, will these monsters let us pass through unscathed? Nope. Palti Cromars want to fight? Alright. If you insist, then I shall acquiesce. Palti Cromar. Luckily, he didn't put up much of a fight, and now we've got the Flutes Cromar. These guys are big, but not necessarily strong. Can't always judge a book by its cover. Alright, down they go. Shulk and Dunban are now both level 40, and Melia is very close to joining them. Taking down that unique monster provided us with some great experience as well as some new equipment. Shulk got a fancy new pair of boots, and we have made it to Sultnar Seal Island. Alright, this must be the first seal. Of course, it will not be as easy as simply waltzing into the place, as there are a bunch of guards outside. What are you guys even doing here? We've got the subterranean Zomar, a unique monster, guarding. Let's see if we can sort of lure him away from his buddies. We can't. Okay. That's going to be an issue. Let's see if we can take out his buddies first. And then we can focus on him, because he is a level 40 unique monster, and as we literally just learned from that last battle, unique monsters pose a bit of an extra threat than the regular ones, but if we can take out his cronies at least, we should have more of a fighting chance. So I will focus on the Maliza Cromar, and then we can focus on the other guy. Alright, there we go. Cronies are down. Subterranean Zomar. Meet my blade. God, this battle music is so epic. I love it. This guy has a lot of health, though. We haven't done much damage, to be honest. First vision of death of the day. There's the shield crash on Dunban. Don't worry, Dunban. I can heal you. I can also increase your speed. That should counteract that vision, although Dunban did take quite a hit. Oh my goodness. Let's do a chain attack so I can actually take the opportunity to heal poor Dunban, who is currently dazed as well. And now we'll see if we can do any damage. We didn't really do any damage. That was essentially a chain attack for healing purposes, which sometimes you've got to do. Let's keep moving. Come on, guys. We got this. This guy's halfway down.
We can definitely do this. This is the Monano's power.
Hardest part is trying to get a correct position on this guy to get my moves off. He's up against that railing a lot, which is making it hard to get good position. Alright, come on, guys. We've almost got it. I knew it probably wouldn't be a walk in the park to get to Prison Island, but they are really making us work for it here. I'm not sure why the lizards are even guarding this place. What stake do they even have in this battle? Do they just like to be a nuisance? I don't know, but regardless, down he goes. Unfortunately, of course, it couldn't be quite that simple. We drew the attention of another monster while we were fighting. Oh god, okay. Definitely not what we wanted here. Things were going well. I had that unique monster down, but we drew the attention of the Racti Lexos. Come on, guys. Give me a break here. This is ridiculous. I know, a vision of death. That's the thing about Xenoblade Chronicles, you have to take each battle seriously. Alright, he's almost down. Whew! Wow, we actually completed a quest for taking him down, so that's nice. And I got Melly at a level 40, alright. At least we got good rewards for having to push through all this. Including some lattice gauntlets and what looks to be a new ability, or a new weapon, rather, for Riki. It's called the King Frog. It's a frog caught by Riki. Despite its name, it's a very docile creature. Wait a minute. Riki caught this frog, decapitated it, and stuck it on a staff? Huh. And then gave it a crown and a cape. What the heck, Riki? It's kind of messed up. Alright, and then what about those new gloves we found? The lattice gauntlets. They increase our defense, but they also increase our weight. They do match my new boots, though, so why not? Let's equip them. And now, guess what? We're still not done. There are more lizards guarding this place. On the bright side, it looks like a lot of these lizards are actually monsters that we've been contracted out to exterminate, so I'm always down to kill two birds with one stone. Hopefully, if we can just attract these two, we'll be alright. We shouldn't be too overwhelmed. I say that, and then we immediately all get put to sleep and dazed, and that's gonna hurt our chances. Get back on your feet, Dunbang. Come on. Oh, God. Things were going well until that happened. Status effects can be a huge game changer. Alright. Down goes one lizard. We did attract another lizard. Alright. One down. Holy moly. They are testing us today. I hope you guys signed up for a nice battle day, because that's what I'm delivering, isn't it? Here I thought we would get right to Prison Island to save Melia's poor father. But nope. We've got lots of battling to do first. Alright, those two are down. Check them off the list. And now we've got two more to go. Alright, Palti Kromar. Let's do this. I've taken out a bunch of your brethren. You'd think at this point they might be second-guessing fighting us after they've seen us break through the bridge's defenses with ease. But I'll give it to them. They've got bravery. They don't really care that I just slaughtered the lot of their reinforcements. Luckily, these Palti Kromars are not nearly as much of a challenge as their unique monster captain was. Take these guys down, no problem. There you have it. We win indeed! It's nice for all of us to get to level 40, I like that as well. And the weather's actually cleared up, so that's nice. But guess what? There's even more. Do you guys, like, live here? Maybe no one has been to the seal mechanisms in so long that the Cromar have just decided to make this their home. That would explain why there's so many here and why they're so desperate to protect this place. Because the only other explanation is that somehow the High Entia have employed them to act as bodyguards so no one can haphazardly activate these seals, which, I mean, now that I'm saying that out loud, perhaps that is a rational explanation, but I don't know.
Given up the sword already?
So far, we haven't known the Cromars to be very diplomatic, so I feel like I would be very shocked to know that they had entered into any sort of contract with the High Entia, but you guys will have to let me know your theory. Why are the Cromars so obsessed with protecting this building? Is it because they live here? Is it because they've got part-time jobs? I don't know, but here's a whole bunch more. There's 4 more here.
Everyone, let's go! Make it a swift.
Let's see what I can do. Unfortunately, we are gonna have to fight 4 at once, which is not the ideal odds that I'm looking for. Let's see what we can get done here. 1 down. Let's do a chain attack on this one. Uh-oh, we did attract the attention of yet another monster. Yay! There's a flying monster who decided to join the fray too, because why the heck not, right? Alright, down goes a lizard.
My turn. It's not over yet.
I feel the ether.
We did
Building within me,
38,000 damage in that chain attack. Wow, that might be a new personal best. Good work, team. There goes another one. Alright, there's only 1 lizard left, and then the annoying flying monster that decided to join the fray uninvited. I think we're doing okay so far. I say that and I get immediately presented with a vision of my impending doom. So perhaps I've spoken too soon. Dang, down goes Shulk, down goes Melia. Hurry, Dunban. Get me back on my feet. Hang on, Melia. Heal Dunban. Oh, we're so close. Come on, guys. We can't lose now. Not after all this. We can definitely do this. I agree with Shulk. He is just spewing morale-boosting words right now. Alright, Lizard is down. All that's left is the uninvited visitor. The Racti Lexos. Holy moly. I gotta be honest, I'm kind of impressed with us at this point. Normally when we're outnumbered, I find it very difficult to be successful in battle, but we just did a 5-on-3. We were the 3. And guess what? We did it! Alright, this should be the seal that we need. Here's the Sultnar seal release. We activate that. And 1 seal on the central platform has been released. 1/2 of the teleporter has arrived. Whew, I feel like I need to catch my breath after all this. What a day. Shulk, Melia, and Dunban are earning their hero pay today. I'm not sure if they get paid. I'm pretty sure this is all volunteer work, but good God, if they were getting paid, they'd have banked some serious overtime here today. That was impressive, gang. All right, time to head over to the next seal. Alright, we made it to Cattoral Seal Island, the other island. And now let's see if the local lizard population has been contracted out to defend this place as well, shall we? So far we've got a nice easy walk around the perimeter, but I am hesitant to speak too soon, you could say. I have a feeling this one won't be a cakewalk either way. What it is, though, is beautiful. Look at these plants. Look at that sky! The Cumulus Dynamos decided to absolutely ruin my sightseeing tour. random unique monster just flew through this little pass here as I was examining the beautiful colors. Why do I feel like that happens to me a lot? I take some time to go sightseeing. I decide to talk about how beautiful the environments are for about the 1,000,000th time in this series. And just as I do, I get rudely interrupted. Alright, this is a level 41 unique monster, so this is actually going to be perhaps a little bit difficult. Shulk and Dunban have actually both made it to level 41, so that's good. What's not good is obviously the unique monster sort of multiplier that we have to deal with here. That makes the level 41, well, much stronger than a normal level 41. Make sure we keep Dunban healed up. If he goes down, that's when things usually sort of spiral out of control. This thing is hard to get positioning on because it's flying so high up in the air, I can't really see it. Alright. The best part about fighting a unique monster is at least we get this epic battle music. At least they're gonna give us that. They're gonna inconvenience us. They ruined my sightseeing tour. And the very least they could do was give us this epic battle music, right? So thank you for that, developers. The good part about fighting a unique monster is we should get well rewarded for it also, which is always nice. Alright guys, let's finish this. Heck yeah, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I feel like we are getting strong. We got a Night Glow Staff, a Dynastrar, some shell leggings, and a Kidno Jaw Gristle. One of those things is not like the other, but I do think we might have some upgrades here. The Night Glow Staff for Melia is a huge upgrade for her. That is fantastic. And then let's see what good gems we can put in there. How about we put in the Slow 3 and the Initial Tension 3. We come over to Ryan. He's got the Dynastrar, which is a unique weapon. It can pierce the thickest hide. It's famous for its destructive power, and that is just a total upgrade in all aspects. That's fantastic. And then what was the other thing we picked up? Shell leggings. Those aren't really an upgrade, so we'll hold off on those for now. But there we go. Unique monster down. We haven't actually even seen the seal building yet. It's sort of behind this natural rock formation. There's a lot of twisting and turning. We've got some monsters here, including this one, the Tokos or Luga, who looks big and who looks mean. I know I've said not long ago not to judge a book by its cover, and I stand by that. But you can't deny this guy looks pretty mean. And judging by his behavior and the fact that he's immediately trying to kill us, perhaps that's not even a wrong assumption to make. This guy's angry. Luckily for us, it does appear that the Tokos or Luga was on our to-do list in terms of things to kill. So we're actually getting a lot of quests knocked out just by making our way to these seal buildings, which is nice. Down he goes, and then two other little creatures have decided to join the fray. We've got Watcher Hodes. Maybe they're the ones that have been contracted to, for security on this side. They have the lizards on one side, they've got the Hodes on the other, maybe? Regardless, that's another battle down. Let's keep moving, folks. Oh yeah, we got more Hodes here. Curian Hode is right here. Wow. Melia's not pulling her punches. Display no mercy, she shouts. Sorry, Hodes. I hope you haven't been employed by the High Entia royal family at this point, because you must be hella confused. We're just doing our job. Why is the princess murdering us? Don't know what to tell you. We did get a vision about something we picked up. Ricky is saying, we collected all 3 pieces of luxury Hode wood. We get Jirok to fix windmill. Huh. Don't know what that's referencing, but Apparently at some point there will be a windmill that needs to be fixed, and we now have the materials to do so, so that's kind of nice. It does in fact appear that the defense force at this seal is made up of the Hodes, which honestly, they seem to be a little weaker than the lizards on the other side, so I'll take that. We do have another Tokos or Luga right here in front of us, which we'll try to get down. Do as much damage as we can, knocking him on his backside.
Good job, everyone.
Not thank you enough. I can witness my power.
Melia.
We see it, Melia. Show us that power.
You can definitely do this.
Mean one's down. Now it's just time for the other Hodes.
Melia, this is the Monolith power.
Show him the Monado's power, Shulk. Alright, one left. Dunman wants a dance? Well, we might be able to give it to him. Good work, team. Alright, we finally made it to the base of the structure. Now let's get up to the top and see what's waiting for us up there. Before we do, can I finally stop for my sightseeing tour? Wow, what a view of the city there. With these beautiful lights, you can kind of see some battling going on up ahead. There's some Mechon and anti-air units flying around, but if you ignore that, it is an absolutely beautiful night. Look at Prison Island. A prison has never looked so beautiful. Alright. Just a few more steps, guys. I'm sure your glutes are screaming at you at this point. Oh, there's just one monster at the top. It is the Pelargos Echidno. Hello. Sorry to interrupt your nap, but I am unfortunately gonna need you to move. Oh no, wait a minute, spoke way too soon. We have been ambushed. I don't know where all these Hodes were hiding, but they were hiding somewhere because we have gotten absolutely ambushed here. From behind. I thought we just had Mr. Pelargos here to deal with, but unfortunately that is not the case. We got a ton more. And they are hurting my dear sweet Melia. Well, that just won't do. That just won't do. So much damage we can get here. Unfortunately, Melia couldn't participate in that chain attack because she's been knocked down by the ambushers. We are outnumbered and I don't love this. Alright. Come on, guys. We can do it. We can get this big guy down. There we go. Now we can deal with the Hodes. Whew, thanks for the help, Dunman. Got a little dazed and confused right there. It's one Hode down. That's two Hodes down. And three. Whew. Alright, I'll give it to them. Their tactics were good. The ambush tactic was good. They held in there. And oh, they also called for reinforcements before they decided to take their last breath. Where did the Tokos or Lugas come from? And here I thought when we got to the top, this is gonna be easy. There's barely any defenses up here. Just one sleepy manta ray. Yeah, I spoke too soon. These guys actually had a great defensive strategy. Much better than the lizards on the other side. But unfortunately for them, we're really in a groove right now. As far as teamwork goes, we are absolutely cooking with gas. Look at this. Does not matter how many monsters you throw at us. The dream team of Dunban, Shulk, and Melia will not fall. Alright, that's gotta be it, right? No more defenses. Alright. Let's release that seal. Alright, that's seal number 2. With that, the pathway to Prison Island should be clear. Right? I hope so. Quest completed. The Katoral and Sultanar gates are now open. And just like that, the rain started. Lovely. Now, the real question is, can I just warp back to that other gate, or are they going to make me walk there? Nope. Central Seal Island? Let's fast travel. Alright, so, presumably, I now need to unlock the last seal, the Central Seal, which we can access by going up and around. Prison Island, we are so close to finally uncovering your secrets and hopefully saving an emperor in the process. Quest completed. The transporter's seal has been broken. You can now go to Prison Island.
Mechon! And something we've never seen before.
Big fish coming!
Guess the Talethia are working indiscriminately to protect Prison Island. Here I thought they were, quote, on our side, but no, they are just gonna attack anything that comes near Prison Island. They don't care if we're Mechon or if we're Homs or if we're High Entia, they're attacking everybody. This thing is called a Sky Ray. It is a level 40 monster. Little does the Sky Ray know, we've taken down a lot of monsters today, and even though he's big and even though he looks mean, I gotta be honest, I'm not that intimidated. Let's help everyone to their feet. And then let's hit him with a chain attack. Step 1, Stream Edge. Step 2, Elemental Discharge. Step 3, Steel Strike. We're not able to topple him. He's immune to toppling. I mean, it makes sense. He does fly in the sky. Still unfortunate for our strategy, though. But not fatal. He's half health. And we will continue to fight. Almost there indeed. He's got about 1/3 of his health remaining. But we are all dazed, so that's not good. Oh no, things were going so well! Until he got the triple stun! Oh, that was awful! That was absolutely awful! Okay guys, we can recover from this. Status effects are absolutely killer in this game. Just when you think you've got a handle on what's going on, the enemy dazes your entire party. Dunban is down, but so is the Sky Ray. Whew. That was a little too close for comfort.
Can anyone explain what this thing is?
I believe it is one of the oldest creatures on Bionis. I have only seen them as fossils, discovered around the capital. To find that they were trapped on Prison Island.
Was it protecting the island?
That would imply it's sentient. I believe it's responding to something primitive.
Primitive?
It doesn't care who or what we are. Its instinct was to defend against anything, but we'll never really know.
We're losing time here. We still haven't reached the island.
Ricky, go to island!
Okay, so turns out things I've been saying have been only half accurate, and for that I apologize. These are not Talethia. These are some ancient creatures that are just now awakening to respond to the threat of Prison Island being invaded. Those are completely separate than Talethia. I was right in saying, however, they do attack indiscriminately. They have one objective, and that is to protect Prison Island no matter who or what is approaching it. But interesting to know that they are some sort of long forgotten race that live on Prison Island itself. Speaking of Prison Island, the battle continues to rage outside. And here are the faced Mechon.
Our forces can only take so much. The capital's defenses are sure to fall. Forefathers, grant me your wisdom. Iluna mel rukan taxis. Suko aruke mehine hato. It can't be. A giant. So this is what was sealed away.
How long has it been, Emperor?
This is our first encounter.
It is not you that I speak to, but your blood. The blood that shackled me.
I see. Then I assume I do not need to tell you the reason I am here.
There is no need. I already know why you have come. Use it. That is the reason I am here, after all.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Prison Island is actually a weapon? Whoa.
That light, it's...
So now we know why the Emperor had to go to Prison Island and use his staff. That's how they're gonna defeat the Mechon. I find it very interesting that the Emperor didn't actually know what was sealed on Prison Island. He knew he had to go there, he knew what he had to do. Little did he know there's apparently a giant that's been sealed away. That's the prison aspect of Prison Island. And it appears that the giant's life force is what is powering this weapon. Regardless, this is all lining up with what Shulk saw in his vision. We saw that giant. We saw here that we're gonna fight the Mechon. We saw here we're gonna get a new Monado power. But unfortunately, what we also saw is that Melia's father is going to die. But hopefully, we can change the future yet again. Welcome to Prison Island, everybody. It's been a long time coming, but we're finally here. And guess what? I'm going to leave you guys on a bit of a cliffhanger. That's right, we're going to call it a day right here for episode 15 of our Let's Play series. Hopefully I will see you guys back here as we continue our journey and see what other secrets Prison Island is hiding. Thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys again soon.